Hello everyone, today we will talk about transiting Uranus. Transiting Uranus is passing through the ninth house. How transiting Uranus will behave in the ninth house depends on the position of the ninth house. This transit may be more prominent in your life if you already have planets in the ninth house or aspects to the owner of the ninth house. But the basics are as follows. When Uranus transits your ninth house, it brings sudden changes and breakthroughs in matters of expansion and higher learning. Although these are not exactly Uranus areas, great events will occur with the entrance to the ninth house, events that will wake you up and reveal a certain aspect of your thinking that is somehow not valid and requires adjustment, and this is the perfect moment to discover it and change it without much difficulty. Thanks to this mental flexibility, you will be attracted to stimulating and new ways of thinking and radical and innovative solutions to social problems. However, such radical transformations and liberations in your own beliefs and higher education depend a lot on the sign that is conducting in the background of the ninth house. This transit encourages individuals to break free from old patterns and embrace innovative ideas that align with their evolving sense of truth and personal philosophy. So you stand on the verge of a profound expansion of your consciousness and understanding of the world, as everything becomes full of potential for events that challenge your preconceptions, prompting you to re-examine established notions. In short, your need for freedom and change influences the way you seek meaning, truth, and self-improvement. As Uranus speeds things up and disrupts old patterns, representing your newfound need for independence and change in this area, you experience disruptions and surprises in your religion, beliefs, and philosophy of life, higher education and teaching, and long-distance travel. It is best to approach these changes with an open mind, as rigidity will hinder your growth. But one of the key lessons of Uranus in the ninth house is the importance of embracing unconventional perspectives and being open to new experiences, as this leads to greater tolerance and understanding of different cultures and beliefs, innovative thinking in academic or philosophical debates. With greater understanding of everything, you gain the courage to express unique opinions and ideas, regardless of their popularity, and explore new intellectual and spiritual territories. As we have already mentioned, transiting Uranus in the ninth house awakens a deep desire for personal truth and authenticity in one's beliefs and philosophies. Although this period is marked by questioning social norms and traditional values, it encourages individuals to find their own unique path. Known as the planet of sudden change, revolution, and liberation, Uranus often brings about a radical shift in the way a person perceives the world and their place in it. This will manifest in several ways, from a sudden interest in a new field of study or philosophy that challenges previous beliefs, to unexpected opportunities to travel or live abroad, which broadens horizons and changes one's view of the world. Thus, the energies of Uranus often catalyze movement, making travel or a significant change of residence likely. Such changes will revolutionize your life, offering new perspectives and opportunities for growth. Rather than experiencing these changes as disruptions, see them as invitations to expand your horizons. Embrace the random experiences that come your way with enthusiasm, and consider how a change in your environment might prompt you to question and reshape long-held beliefs. While the ninth house is not a primary house of relationships and Uranus doesn't do well in it, the transit itself will affect how you connect with others when you're traveling or discussing philosophical topics. The transit itself usually lasts 7 years per house, depending on the size of the house, during which themes of revolution and liberation become prominent in your worldview and long-term relationship issues. During these 7 years, it's best to open your mind by studying Uranian subjects, such as science, technology, radical ideas in philosophy and social reform, or astrology. The advantages of Uranus are that you can do this at university or by pursuing your own online studies, and also share what you've learned through education, publishing, or online. However, for those interested in the interaction of this transit with other astrological factors and learning about astrology as it transits your ninth house, reading Uranus by element can provide insight into how Uranus affects social circles and long-term aspirations. Understanding the elemental placement will give you insight into whether resisting the transformative power of Uranus by clinging to outdated ways of thinking is worth it, and whether it will lead to internal and external turbulence. When you find yourself facing internal conflict, take it as a signal to re-evaluate the flexibility of your mindset, because ultimately it is more important to cultivate a willingness to question and grow, rather than stubbornly clinging to what is known.